Hello guys, this is Yuilak Speculative here in YGO MD, and today we're going. It's been a while showing you a rank replay video or any rank videos in that matter. Anyways, I'm using the Sky Striker cards, my own variation of it. Anyway, let's go into YGO MD. We're up against in my recent replay is a Ancient Gear card user, and he's Korean based on the characters written there. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this video as we go in Review Master Duel. And we're still connecting. Yeah, my first played this. I mean, when I first played in the Wino rank, one of my first mistakes here using Sky Striker Mecha Widow Anchor by negating effect. How using this effect, like, have to use only Sky Striker Mecha in this situation. In this particular situation, guys, it cannot be basically, I'm trying to say here, yeah, my opponent's using Ancient Gear Fortress. Basically, it's a protection from card effects affected from his monster and his inside of the field. And he got this field spell, Gear Get Town, both players. Yep. Can read that as we go along, and I banish one monster from his graveyard. It's Infinite Track Anchor Drill, and he's used Maxi for no reason because, yeah, my mistake by using this card way too early. And just banish one of his monsters from the graveyard, and using my field spell, Sky Striker Airspace Area 0. Get Sufuma. Yeah, I just added variation to the Sky Striker deck I just built with. Anyway, I just ended the turn with that, and I put my Dust Tornado in my set trap zone. Using a spell card, target one inch from your grave monster from your grave and add it to your hand. It's like any other spell cards as long as it's in the text. And yeah, using his Ancient Gear box. Yeah, I'm confused with that effect. And it's going to fusion summon using Power Bond. Basically, it's a fusion spell, but after it's done, you can pay your life points based on your fusion monster's attack points. For example, this guy has 1000 attack points. Yeah, he's gonna suffer the same thing he did to me by using his inflict damage effect. And good thing it was my good call from my activate my trap card Dust Tornado to rid of Ancient Gear Reborn. It's like called by the grave, but OP. Basically, you can use it once. Yeah, I have this hit combo right here. Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. And I link summon away. And I link summon away. Sky Striker Ace Kagari. My second mistake here is summoning way too early Sky Striker Ace Hayate. Using this spell again. It can be once per turn. You can use it as long as you want to. Oh yeah, I have specifically get this card, Sky Striker Ace Rose, to special summon if I link summon, if I special summon Sky Striker, and you can special summon Sky Striker Rose from my hand. Yeah, second mistake was Yeah. Using my field spell, I can special summon a card from my deck by putting my field spell to the graveyard. Yeah, just defeat his monster here. After it's destroyed by battle, you can add one card from to the field. Okay, forgot about that. Basically, this is the situation he screwed up his combo here. Using his effect, Ancient Gear Hunting Hound, using a Contact Fusion effect here. Using that monster, we got Ancient Gear Howitzer. Yeah, he surrendered Jewel. He going to be AFK because I just got lucky in this situation. And I mean just like that. I've been let's go to my opponent. Anyways, let's go to my opponent's cards. This is the card I've been telling you about, Ancient Gear Hunting Hound. This is a Contact Fusion monster. It was the idea introduced was in the YGO GX anime in the manga also. That concept using a certain card using specific names of monster cards on the field or said hand. Basically, yeah, Contact Fusion. Got Ancient Gear Hunting Hound. Got Ash Blossom, one of the most favorite, most annoying card in the game. Basically, you negate one of your, or basically negating a combo that you don't appreciate very much when it's done, and you can do anything about it. But anyway, moving along, got Ancient Gearbox. If this card is at the deck from the deck or graveyard to your hand, except drawing it, you can add one Earth Machine type monster with 500 attack and or defense from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Gearbox. You can use this effect of Ancient Gearbox once per turn. Got Ancient Gearbox, Ancient Gear Wyvern. If this card is no more special summon, you can add one Ancient Gear card from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Gear Wyvern. Also, you cannot set cards for the rest of this turn. You can only use this effect of Ancient Gear Wyvern once per turn. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate monster effects until the end of the damage step. And we got like Ancient Gear Frame. You can discard one card, add one Ancient Gear Golem or one spell trap card that specifically lists the card Ancient Gear Golem in its text from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Ancient Gear Frame once per turn. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate spell trap cards until the end of the damage step. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card's effect, you can special summon up to 3 Ancient Golem and or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate from your hand, ignoring their summoning conditions. You have 3 copies, like you're basically it's an OP play. You got Infinite Track, Anchor Trail, one of the Infinite Track monsters. Anyways, it's a nifty effect for any machine type user cards out there. Recommended using this card. It's like milling your deck out, getting your Ancient Gear. But anyways, if this card is normal special summon, you can special summon one Earth Machine type monster from your hand in defense position, except Infinite Track Anchor Grill. You can get one other machine monster you control. The levels of the both that monster and this card becomes the combined original levels of those two monsters until the end of this turn. You can only use this effect of each effect of Infinite Track Anchored once per turn. Basically, preparing for a tribute summon thanks to this card or Exceed and yeah, basically Exceed and Fusion. Yeah, those two and plus the Link monsters. Anyway, moving along. And we got Ancient Gear Golem used by one of the characters using this card in the YGO GX anime. It's an ace monster. I don't know if he has an animation or not. But anyways, got Ancient Gear Golem. Yeah. Basically, if this card attacks you, your opponent cannot activate a spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. If this card attacks a defense position monster, doing piercing damage to that set when it's attacking. Okay. Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage battle. Up to twice per turn. When this attacking card destroys a monster by battle, you can discard one machine monster. This card can attack again in a row. If this card, it's an open one. You have, for example, 3 to 4 cards. Basically, yeah, you're going to have OTK here. If this card on the field is destroyed by a battle card effect, you can add one polymerization from your deck to your hand. And if you do, you can add one other Ancient Gear monster from your graveyard to your hand. You got Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. This is one used in his play when battling against me. If this card that was tribute summoned by tributing Ancient Gear monster attacks at the first defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Yeah, it's confusing. And if this card was tribute summoned by tributing a gadget monster, you can make a second attack during each battle step. Oh. If it's a gadget monster archetype. Anyway, moving along. If this card attacks, your opponents can active spell or trap cards and monster effects until the end of the damage step. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacks, you can destroy one spell trap on the field. Yeah, this one, yeah, you messed up because this card has no negate monster effect, like a quick effect, real quick. Anyway, we got Super Express Bullet Train. One of the Super Express Train monster archetypes. Anyways, you cannot declare an attack unless you send 2 other cards you control to the graveyard. You can only use each of these effects of Super Express Bullet Train once per turn. If all monsters you control are Earth machines, you have to do it. Minimum is one. You can special summon this card from your hand during the end phase. If this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can target one machine monster in your graveyard except Super Express Bullet Train added to your hand. And that's all his monsters in his deck. You got the spells. You got Reigeki, Monster Reborn, Power Bonds, it's like a fusion spell, polymerization card. Only gains attack points more, I think. You can take damage to original attack points of that said monster. Yeah, it's a risky play. Got Overload Fusion, same with Power Bond. You can fusion one Dark Machine fusion monster from actually by banishing fusion monster materials on your field on your graveyard. Got Ancient Gear Workshop. You can target one Ancient Gear monster in your graveyard at that target to your hand. This one used in the duel, and you get Ancient Gear Catapult. When you control no monster, you target one face-up card you control, destroy it. If you do special one Ancient Gear monster from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face-up card you control. Destroy it if you do special summon one Ancient Gear token. Basically, on level 1 with 0 attack and defense, you can only use one Ancient Gear Catapult effect per turn, and once that turn. Okay. Got Ancient Gear Fusion. It's like a variation, one of the variant fusions of polarization. Fusion summon one Ancient Gear fusion monsters from your extra deck using the monsters from your hand or field as the fusion material. If you use Ancient Gear Golem or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound you control as a fusion material, you can use monsters from your deck as a material. Ooh, that's an OP effect. Got Lightning Storm. Yeah, you know it does. One of my previous videos, you got this field spell. Gear Town, both players can normal summon Ancient Gear monsters for less one attribute. Basically, negating your opponent's tribute effects, tribute summons. Yeah, just like that. When this card is destroyed, is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Ancient Gear monster from your hand, deck or graveyard. Got Ancient Gear Fortress, one of the field spells. During the turn, there will normal special summon. Your opponent cannot target Ancient Gear monsters you control with card effects, and they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Your opponent can activate cards or effects in response to the activation of Ancient Gear cards with end effects. If this card is destroyed in the spell trap zone, you can special summon one Ancient Gear from your hand or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the rest of this turn except Ancient Gear monsters. basically that of negate summons from using this spell card. You got a quick spell card, Urgent Schedule. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special summon one level 4 or lower and add one level 5 or higher Earth Machine monsters from your deck in defense position. But negate their effects. You cannot declare attacks the turn you activate this card except them with the machine monsters. If this card set from the field to the graveyard, you can add one level 10 machine monster from your deck to your hand. You can use each effect of the Urgent Schedule once per turn. You get widespread blood. Select two face-up attack position monsters on the field. When any of the selected monsters are removed from the field, destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, destroy the selected monsters. Ooh. Got Ancient Gear Reborn. This one I destroyed from the duel. Once per turn, if you control no monsters, you can target one Ancient Gear monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, it gains 200 attack points. Only once. I mean, I never said once, but you can use it. Basically, it's an OP trap card. You got do the extra deck. Yeah, speed it up a little. You got pair Psychroid. You got two machine monsters with the same name. This card can attack directly. Wow. Okay. You got Ancient Gear Howitzer. Unaffected by card effects during your main phase, you can inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. You can only use this effect Ancient Gear always once per turn. If this card is destroyed by battle instead of the graveyard, you can special summon Ancient Gear monster from your deck, ignoring summoning conditions. We got a Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. Ancient Gear Golem plus 2 Ancient Gear Golem monsters must be efficient summon. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage, metal damage. If this card attacks your opponent, cannot activate spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. If this card is destroyed, you can target one Ancient Gear Golem in your graveyard. Special summon, ignore 8 summoning conditions. And we got Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways, unaffected by spell or trap effects. Your opponent's monsters can activate their effects during the battle phase. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage, battle damage to your opponent. You got Colossal Fighter? Yeah. Gains 100 attack for each warrior monster in the graveyard. When this card destroyed by battle inside the graveyard, you can target one warrior monster in either grave, special summon that target. Okay. Got Altergeist XT. Altergeist monsters gains attack to the equal to the original attack of each Altergeist monster. It points to when spell trap cards or effect is activated, quick effect, you can tribute Altergeist monster. This card points to negate the activation if you destroy that card. If this card is sent to the field of the graveyard, you can add one Altergeist card from your deck to your hand. You can use this effect Altergeist hits you once per turn. You got Brute Enforcer. You can discard one card, then target one face-up card in your opponent controls. Your opponent can discard one card with the same original type monster, spell, or trap as that face-up monster to negate this effect. Otherwise, to destroy that face-up card, you can only use this effect of Brute Enforcer once per turn. Got Ancient Gear Ballista. You used it in the duel. If this card is league summon, you can add one Ancient Gear monster or one Gear Town from your deck to your hand. You can target one spell trap you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy that card you control. If you do, change that opponent's monster's attack and defense to 0 until the end of the turn. You can use this effect, which effect of Ancient Gear Ballista once per turn. Oh, okay, it was the right decision. It was the right decision using my quick spell negating his effect. Got Predaplant, Dr. Anaconda. Yeah, it's a pretty OP link monster card used by the Predaplants. This kind of card archetype first introduced the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, say with the Ancient Gear Golem, introducing new cards to the Predaplant, plus in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 from the Predaplant archetype monsters to the link monster of it, thanks to Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains. yeah, that's all my opponent's deck is composed of, which is a pretty powerful one. It can OTK me if you ask me. I got lucky he got surrendered, or maybe he just realized I can negate his effect, and yeah, by link summoning away. Thanks to Rose. I mean, I just surrendered anyway. Meaning I got lucky anyway. That's it for me today in this rank replay video. Hope you guys enjoy it. In the short abbreviation, my short explanation of painting gear monster trivia stuff, I guess. And that'll be it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll add the Discord link in the comment section below. And subscribe if you guys want more videos from this channel. Just subscribe. And if you guys interested in following me in YGO, here's my ID number. It's like 0 Omega, and my ID number is like 785-149-149. That'll be it for me today. This is your Relax Speculum signing off. Goodbye, God bless. Maraming salamat sa papanood na video na to, guys. Thank you guys for watching in this video. Goodbye and ciao.